Hey everyone! Welcome to our replay viewers. Hey, you're the first to see these first few seconds. Hey to all my sisters and anyone who is new that's jumping on. We are kicking off this Tuesday with some tunes. I'll let everybody get in the chat and then we're gonna jump right into content. Thank you! Yes, it's Warren's birthday today. So actually, let me get our tunes up here. I am talking to you today while he's napping. So he's upstairs taking his nap. And it's been a while since I've done a Periscope. I think the last time I left you, I showed you our birthday cakes that we were making. Hey, and I also did a scope. I think that was, was that Thursday? When my family was here, about weekend eating. So we talked about how to practice moderation, how to practice like living kind of balanced with our nutrition over the long weekend. So that's where I left you, and I want you to check in and let me know how your weekend went, okay? So I left you on Thursday talking about nutrition, our weekend nutrition game plan, how to eat kind of in a way that's mindful and that practices balance. Hey Christy, hey Suzanne. So I want to know, how did you do? So comment and let me know. Pretty good. Didn't overload on junk. Good. How did you do on a scale of 1 to 10? So 1 is you completely just threw in the towel. You just gorged yourself on junk. We're talking emoji, pizza, beer, wine, spaghetti, you know, all the junk. And 10 is like you were completely strict. You didn't have any bites of anything that would be considered not normal. Okay, 7, good. 10, wow, okay. 7, 8, awesome. 5, hey Christina from Tip City, love it. My family just got back into Tip City. They left last night and got back this morning. You had a mini blizzard. And 8, that's great. 7, good. 10, okay. So on a scale of 1 to 10, tell me how you did in practicing moderation and balance and staying in a good place with your nutrition. And you know, a good place doesn't always mean eating chicken and broccoli out of a Tupperware. In fact, I told you on our last scope before we started the long weekend, I planned to have some bites of cake for my boys. For Warren and Jackson, we celebrated his early birthday parties. And you know what? I had cake and I enjoyed every bite of it. I didn't feel guilty. It didn't mess me up where I threw in the towel and I ate like crap the rest of the weekend. My family loves Mexican. We love chips and salsa. And so we went to our favorite Mexican place, and guess what? I had a couple bites of chips. Did I eat 12 baskets of chips and completely throw out, you know, my focus on protein and on produce? Nope. I ordered fajitas, so I got the protein in the chicken and the produce in the onions and the peppers. I didn't use tortillas, and I had a few chips. I practiced moderation. I practiced balance. And it was great. It was so awesome because I didn't used to be able to do this. We had a neighborhood barbecue actually last night. And we talked with all of our neighbors and had a blast just like hanging out and enjoying. And I didn't bring my meal in a Tupperware to the barbecue. I didn't show up with purse chicken. And I say purse chicken because I used to do that. Like I would bring plain chicken breast in my purse to like a barbecue, a cookout, because, you know, heaven forbid I have, get off my plan. Now, if you're training for a bikini competition, you know, if there are extenuating circumstances, absolutely. Yeah, you're laughing at the purse chicken. Have you guys ever done that? Have you ever just been like crazy obsessive where if even a bite off of your plan, you're off track, then you just throw it all, like all caution to the wind? Maybe you're better than I am. But for me, like I used to struggle with like moderation. I could never be in the gray. I was either black or white. So it was like I was on track with my plan 100%, or I was completely off track. And yeah, it wouldn't be terrible, but I'm just saying for me, practicing balance is better. Exactly. So I used to like eat 10 chips and then eat the whole bag. I used to, if I had one cookie, I had to have like 12 cookies, right? If I had a bite of birthday cake for my boy's birthday party, then like I'd be eating the whole rest of the cake. So I've come a long way and I've learned kind of, how to practice balance. But today, I'm going to talk to you about how to get back on track, because for some of you, maybe the weekend didn't go so well. Maybe you didn't do so well with practicing moderation, with practicing balance. Maybe you got off track. Maybe you were like what I used to do, where, you get to the Mexican restaurant and instead of having a few chips, since you've already had one chip and you didn't plan to have any, then you eat 12 baskets of chips, right? Or maybe you get to the cookout and they have your favorite cookie, and instead of having one of your favorite cookies, you're like, well, I already had one, I might just have 12 more, right? So if that was you, it's okay. And today I'm going to share with you 3 tips to get back on track. And then I'm also going to talk to you about the 3-day detox that's in the members portal. Okay, so first, I want you to grab a piece of paper and a pen, because I'm going to want you to write this down, okay? Hey, buddy, what do you need? Okay, I'll get it in 1 second. Go play with your truck, and I'll be right out, okay? Jackson's having a meltdown, okay? So, do you want to say hi?
No.
Oh, say hi. We're celebrating Warren today, so... Guess how that's going. Anyways, 3 mindset tips to get back on track after like a long weekend of eating, or you kind of messed up, or you didn't practice balance, or whatever. Here are 3 things to get back on track. Mindset tips. And I want you to write these down. The first is to relax. Okay, so I need a secretary to share the notes with everybody. But the first is to just simply relax. And I really, truly mean this, because here's the good news. A meal, or even a weekend of meals, a single meal